Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is being persecuted because he is a Judeo-Christian leading voice. I repeat, a Judeo-Christian leading voice in warning our people about this Christian persecution by Islamic jihadists. The genocide that is going on today against the Christians in Nigeria, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu started warning about this since 2009. He continued. He made it clear that this is not about ordinary killings. That there is a mega agenda for the Islamization of Nigeria. His present persecution and incarceration is part of the same mega plan and agenda to Islamize Nigeria. That is why, since 2015, the previous government imported several terrorist organizations into Nigeria. That was when it started becoming clear to our people what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has been shouting and warning about. And since then, they have been going after him. Like it was mentioned, it wasn't something that just started today. They have been going after him since 2015 because he was warning about this agenda of the Islamization and the emasculation of Christians, both in Nigeria and by extension, the entire West African sub-region. So why I'm saying this is, now what we are doing today to save the life of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not so much about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu as to the survival of Christianity in Nigeria and by extension, West African sub-region, whether you like it or not. Everything is at stake in the life of this young man. If this is all about politics, I won't be part of it. I don't like politics. I don't pretend about it. This is about Christianity, the survival of Christianity in the entire Nigeria, and by extension, West Africa. Because these terrorists, as soon as they emasculate Christians in Nigeria, they will get access to the rich resources in the East. And from there, they have everything it takes to effect Islamization of the entire West African sub-region. And I want to run a few facts quickly to all of us. What has happened in Nigeria on Christians since 2009. You can Google it. You can go to ChatGPT. It will give you the statistics. What has been going on in Nigeria since 2009? Since 2009 till date, 52,000 Christians have been gruesomely murdered. 52,000. 19,100 churches destroyed since 2009 till date. 145 Catholic priests have either been kidnapped, killed, or missing since 2009. 145 Catholic priests, my brother priests. You don't see these things in the media, but just go and Google it. This is what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was shouting since 2009. When the government refused to give ear to give ears to what he was saying, he resorted, by 2012, he resorted to start agitating for the self-determination of Biafrans because he was finding it difficult to convince Nigeria, because the Nigerian government has been part and parcel of this Islamization agenda. That is why since 2012, he started agitating for the self-determination of Biafrans. And they have been fighting him all this while, kidnapped him and sent him solitary confinement. And right now, they could have beheaded him as they beheaded some of the Christian Association, the chairman of Christian Association of Nigeria. They have beheaded some of the presidents openly in public. They could have beheaded Mazi Nnamdi Kanu if not for divine intervention. United Nations Working Group came in, and there was nothing they could do anymore. So they resorted to keeping him in solitary confinement until he dies. And it is up to us, Christians all over the world, to stand up and say, this leading voice in defense of Christian persecution and genocide cannot be allowed to die in solitary confinement, because if he dies, it will only take the terrorists. There are more than terrorist organizations in Nigeria imported by the federal government. And they have been distributed to different regions in Nigeria where Christians are predominant, waiting for order of execution. So what we are seeing today in the name of Christian persecution and genocide is only a child's play. If Mazi Nnamdi Kanu dies under 1 year, my prediction, under 1 year, they will overrun the entire Nigeria. And in a matter of a year or two, they will overrun the entire West Africa. A stitch in time serves 9. What is at stake in the life of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is too much for anybody to stay on the fence. We are appealing to everybody. We got to do what we got to do, and then trust that God will perfect our effort by saving his life. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Father. Emeka, you can go ahead and treat us to some of the videos, please.
Okay, thank you.
Yes. And while he's getting ready, ladies and gentlemen, like I said earlier, in case you're just joining us, you can donate anonymously. You can use our QR code. You can scan it, you can click on it, or you can use the link, or you can Zelle. You can Zelle to it
also. From the cells of injustice to the hearts
It's okay, go ahead, Doctor.
Of millions, a voice for freedom still echoes. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu needs you. His health is failing. His court battles grew heavier, but hope still stands tall. Because you still care. Stand for truth. Stand for justice. Stand for Kanu. Every coin, every note, every heart can heal, can defend, can restore his voice. Join the Global Fund for Kanu's legal and medical defense. Make your secure donation through any verified account listed. Together, we rise for justice. Together, we give for freedom. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, our hope, our hero. Donate today, heal the body, defend the truth, free the spirit. This is signed by American veterans of Igbo descent, Avid, Rising Sun Group, and ambassadors for self-determination.
My name is W. pleased and honored to be counsel for Ambassadors of Self-Determination. I am equally pleased and honored to be here today.
Thank you very much. Yes, I would like to call upon a very good friend of mine. As a matter of fact, I got to be honest with you. He's a very strong person, and I just don't know how he does it. Well, I want to call upon Prince Emmanuel Kanu to speak on the health of MNK, because he's the one who is always with him. So he's going to give us all the details that we need, compressed details, because I know we don't have all the time in the world. But if you can please give us some of the details that will help us comprehend what is going on, we'll appreciate it. Thank you.
Good evening from here, everyone. Am I coming out clear, please?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yes, you.
Okay. I want to start by thanking, first and foremost, the AVID, the Rising Sun group, and the Self-Determination group as well. If not for people like you, I'm not sure we'll be where we are today. The story perhaps by now would have changed completely, and that would have been a very sad story. But I want to thank Chukwu Okike Mapromi Henile, for all he has done through this, very body that I've just mentioned. I remain very grateful to God for what he has done through this very body. There is nothing there to hide when it comes to Nyendu's health. Of course, it's there in the public domain. Everybody's aware of it. But there is something very, very important that everybody needs to know. While Onyendu was abducted in Kenya for 8 days without communication, Onyendu was brutally tortured to a point that he almost gave up the ghost. They got to a point after torturing him, he was on the floor lifeless for over 2 hours. There was fear everywhere. They called in a doctor who came, mixed something, he's not sure what that thing was, but red in color, so to speak, and gave it to him. He drank it. Then they gave him some injections. After an hour or so, he was able to come back to his senses. And then it was late. Even up until this evening while I was talking to him, he said something. He said, only God knew what they gave me, that could have been poison. So soon after he was brought back from Kenya to Nigeria, Onyendu developed, very severe ailment that is yet to be discovered, the cause of that ailment, particularly that of the potassium. We do not know up until this point why the potassium is low. And like his lead physician said, Professor Emeritus, Agaji, he said that the best thing to be done would be to fly him overseas, if and when this country allows that to happen, so that there will be a proper or perhaps a comprehensive medical evaluation for us to know exactly what is wrong with him. But as it stands today, Onyendu is going through severe medical ailment. The potassium, the creatinine, everything is going low. So what the doctor has said that is very key is that Onyendu should stay on constant, medical watch. In other words, every 4 days, the doctor comes to Onyendu and takes some specimen for the evaluation. That's what we do now. Every 4 days, he'll visit Onyendu to take his specimen and then take him to the lab for analysis. And this particular problem has refused to go away. So there is tension, there is fear. Even they themselves that are called doctors they are not even too comfortable. So what they are doing, they are administering drugs to Onyendu, changing it, trying to find out which one works and which one does not work for him. But what DSS had done up until they took over was that they kept on giving Onyendu Slocale with about 40 milligrams in the morning and at night. That almost killed Onyendu. At the point, he collapsed while he was in DSS detention before they took him to the hospital. And I remember very well, the day they brought him to the hospital, he was almost not breathing. They were running helter-skelter, bringing their expert and all of that. But as God would have it, from nowhere, Onyendu was able to open his eyes. And I asked him, what happened? He said, look, I'm not sure what has happened to me. So there is something that is absolutely wrong with the way Onyendu's health has been managed up until this moment. Though, from the information available, their intention is to place him on overdose that will eventually take his life. So even when we brought in the new physician, there was this argument that was going on. They said, oh, you have come in, you have changed our routine drugs, for Onyendu. Whatever happens to Onyendu, you're going to be held accountable. So Professor Agaji with his team of doctors, of course, some of them coming from overseas as well, made sure Onyendu's life worked day and night to make sure that nothing happens to Onyendu. Even when we're taking him to numerous, laboratory centers. There was one we went to. The lady called me by the side and said, we need to pray that there is something seriously wrong with Onyendu. That they feel that Onyendu was poisoned while he was in Kenya. That's what the lady said. And I asked, what do we do from here? He said the best thing to do is to keep on carrying further medical evaluation, as prescribed by the team of doctors. So that is what we have maintained up until this moment. But be that as it may, Onyendu's medication has not been easy. It costs a fortune. Every morning, every afternoon, and every night. Every 4 hours, they take his BP. Every 4 hours, they take his blood sugar to make sure everything is normal. So Onyendu has been subjected to serious, medical tests at every given point in time. So our prayer remains that Onyendu will be alive to see us through in this very struggle. It has not been easy for any of us, particularly to me as a person. I've just come back from mobilization, tour. I've had no sleep for the past 7 days. So I've had it here up my neck. But even at that, we're pushing harder by the day. So, can you hear me?
Yes, loud and clear.
So even at that, we're pushing harder by the day. So it is very important that we need to do what we have to do to keep Onyendu alive. Very, very important. Sometimes in the morning when he wakes up, he finds it difficult to stand up from the bed. So what usually happens is that when he wakes up, he has to wait for about 45 minutes. After 45 minutes, he can then stand up. This is what Onyendu has been going through. I make sure he's on banana every blessed day. He's on orange juice every blessed day. Of course, he has a diet plan, so to speak. So Onyendu does not eat whatever he sees. So we make sure that we're doing our best to keep Onyendu alive. And I pray, with your help today, Onyendu will live to make sure that our dream is achieved. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Makano. Thank you very much. That was a great testimony. And I know it takes the entire village to raise a child, the same way it takes all of us to make our dream come true. Thank you very much. And that is why I'm going to keep reiterating that you can donate anonymously, or you can donate through barcode using one of the QR code that we have there. You can scan it, click on it, it works. And we also have a link where you can click and also donate. You want to write us a check, we'll take a check. But then for some of us in the USA, you can Zelle, and if you're ready, I'll give you the number, 732-372-8970. You can Zelle 732-372-8970. You can write us a check. Use
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It is 732-372-2897. 2897.
I think, yeah, we corrected that earlier this morning. Yes, we corrected that.
Okay, then this
it was
the one on the chat.
Yeah, we changed that.
All right, please do. Thank you.
Yeah, it's already changed, and they gave us this number when in the morning when we were having that short meeting.
Okay, thank you.
We're sure. Yes, sir. Thank you very much. I appreciate that remarks. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I want to go ahead and introduce another speaker, and that will be Honorable Mazi Nnamdi. He's going to teach us to understand that freedom is not actually free. It's a shared responsibility. Thank you.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to this event. I think it's fair to say that all of us here know that Onyendu is not being detained because he committed any crime. They are detaining him because he exposed their plan. Their plan to Islamize Nigeria and take over everywhere. He exposed them. And since after he exposed them, they cannot contain themselves. That's why they kidnapped him, renditioned him back to Nigeria, and that's why he's still in detention. We can recall that in 2014 on Radio Biafra, Onyendu warned us that Fulani terrorists will seek to take control of Nigeria and that the government will remain inactive in the face of this threat. Today, many observe that rather than pursuing those who threaten the peace of the nation, the government appears to be whining and dining with them, negotiating peace, while continuing to detain individuals without blemish in solitary confinement. This dissonance between rhetoric and action prompts a sober reflection on where we stand as a people who deserve justice and accountability. Also, in 2016, Onyendu predicted that Tinubu will become Nigeria's president after Buhari. That prediction, once far distant, proved its bearing when in 2023, Tinubu assumed the presidency. The arc of history confirms that foresight, however it unfolds, speaks to the resilience of those who speak truth to power and to the patience required for a nation to navigate its destiny. Yet, there is one half of our leaders' prophecies that I hope will never come to pass. Ohamadike had spoken with conviction of not disappointing us and of our steadfast resolve to stand by him. He has not disappointed us in steadfast leadership. Indeed, he has remained steadfast, leading from the front. The half that I pray never becomes truth is that we, in our turn, would disappoint him. I and my family have resolved not to betray that trust. We will be here, united in purpose, fighting alongside our leader until the last dog dies and our freedom is secured. My question to our people today is this: what does it take to move you? The United Nations Working Group on Arbitrary Detention and Human Rights has exonerated MNK and called for his immediate release, urging that those responsible for his rendition be held to account. This resolution dates back to 2022, yet the government persists in persecution. The Court of Appeal has quashed all charges against him and ordered that no court in Nigeria should again place him on trial. yet the persecution endures. Similar exonerations and compensations have been echoed by courts in Kenya, Umuahia, and Enugu. Again, what does it take to move you? As we reflect on these facts, let us remember that the true measure of leadership is not the loudness of its voice, but the consistency of its commitment to justice, dignity, and the rule of law. May God bless our leader and all men and women of conscience as you stand with us in this appeal for funds in support of our cause and in support of our leader. Thank you, and may wisdom guide our steps as we strive for a just and peaceful nation. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. Freedom is not free. Freedom is not free. I have somebody raised up his hand. I would like to ask a question. I'm going to give you the floor. Please remember our...
Dr. Charles, can I add something?
Go ahead, sir.
I know we've been talking, we are here for fundraising, so I don't want to forget. I want to, maybe we need to break the ice. I am going to contribute $5,000 to this very fundraising we're doing today.
Incredible. Thank you very much.
Put me down for 5,000. Thank you.
5,000.
Thank you.
Sincerely appreciate it.
Thank you, Kumas.
Thank you very much.
God bless you.
Yes, and that is in addition to all you have been doing for this organization, for this team. Thank you, and thank you very, very much. All right. Ms. Susan, I'll get to you in a minute. Let me give IPOB Ontario Community Association, I'll give him the floor. Sir or ma'am, you have the floor. Go ahead and unmute yourself. Ontario Community Association, you have the floor. Go ahead and ask your question.
Unmute yourself. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, and I wish to also express a heart filled with gratitude for everybody who has answered this call today to rescue our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the man that we have always professed we love and love what he's doing. I believe that today we all here who have answered this call is going to match our words with our action by dipping hands into our pockets to support his medical bill and legal representations. I will also thank Avid, and I will thank the Rising Sun. I will thank IPOB in North America entirely. And before I make the donation on behalf of our community association, I want to remind each and every one of us here today that there are three things we must contribute in this struggle: our time, our talent, and our treasure. Those are the three T's. And we shouldn't allow any of them to lie fallow. Let us bear it in mind. And like somebody, I think Mark said, our leader has reminded us several times. We may want to look for those broadcasts and listen to them again, that he will not disappoint us. Rather, we will be the one that will disappoint him. Now you have to hold yourself to that task, that if Onyendu has not moved an inch, then we must hold forth until it comes out. On behalf of IPOB Ontario Community Association, Onyendu's health and legal return with a sum of 1,000 Canadian dollars. There one.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And thank you. Sincerely appreciate it. We appreciate the contribution, and as I can tell you, this contribution is going to go straight to what it is meant to serve. Thank you. I know you can take your hand down. That way I know who's trying to speak as Miss Susan. I want to give you the floor to speak. I know you had your hand up earlier.
Yes, thank you. I'm going to try not to cry. I am going to make my donation today anonymously, but I will make a donation. But I have a question regarding how much blood they are drawing from Onyendu, because, you know, as a medical worker, you can only draw so much blood out of a body in a year before you lose nutrients, your blood count goes down, et cetera, et cetera. I feel like the Nigerian government is trying to make Onyendu pass away naturally so they're not held accountable for slaughtering him. So with his potassium dropping and all of that, I'm very concerned with them that when they keep drawing blood over and over, day in and day out. What is his blood count? Are they giving you all of the blood count, like the CBCs and all that, the blood counts for him? I just want to know, like, because I'm very concerned. Like, I feel like they're trying multiple ways to have him die a natural death so that they don't get held, you know what I mean, in the international community, be held accountable for his death. So I just want to know, what is his, when they're drawing his blood every day, how many cc's are they taking, and is the family made aware of what his blood count is?
Thank you very much, Ms. Susan. I think those are things we need to take into consideration home and make sure they do a proper assessment and check, as well as check all boxes, make sure everything is being taken into consideration. Thank you very much. All right, Emeka, do you have one more video for us before I go to our chief speaker?
Yes, let me hold a minute. Let me bring it up. Thank you for that.
Yes, sir.
Yes, give me five. I want to get made a fundraiser. Okay. Gonna get married. Kenyan the uncle, and the rising sun, and the ambassadors.
Yeah, you can be saying something. Tell people about the donation. They can go to the link in the chat room and the link to donate.
Give me five. I want to get made a fundraiser. Gonna get married. Kenyan the uncle, and the rising sun, and the ambassadors.
Folks, like you heard Susan say, you can
give me five. I want to get made a fundraiser.
You can go to the QR code. Dr. Meka said,
rising sun, and the ambassadors.
Scan it, click on it, and you have a link as well as a Zelle account that you can also Zelle money to. You can write us a check as well. All right, go ahead, Emeka.
What I'm sharing now is to let people know that what is going on in Nigeria is a genocide, but they are doing it silently without anybody knowing. But Nnamdi Kanu exposed their plan before they even executed it. But regardless, they are still doing it. Here is a burial site for people they killed in Benue State, 2018, 73 victims. These are the ones they could find. See where they are trucking they use a 16-wheeler to truck a coffin. See Oyendu where he was praying after he escaped their assassination in his home. Thank God, God saved him. He's a Judeo-Christian. That's why this thing is happening. And we can see what is happening right now in all social media. Genocide on Christians in Nigeria. Because he's a Christian, that's why he couldn't handle it. They promised him to become the vice president of Nigeria. He refused. But some people would have taken it and forget. They can kill everybody. They don't care. This one doesn't have voice. So let me take it out. So go ahead, Chief Charles. I will get
Thank
moving.
you very much. I will continue to truck forward. I know our chief speaker is ready, and that will be Honorable Ben Nwankwo. Ben Nwankwo, by the way, is a priest. He's also a philanthropist. Ben Nwankwo, the floor is yours, sir.
Thank you very much. And I want to use this opportunity to thank everyone that is represented here. Your presence here means a lot. I'm not going to repeat everything that has been said. I'm not going to repeat the statistics. They're all out there. Today you have heard about the ordeal of the person of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who represents the voices of millions, men and women, if you will. You've heard about his fight for self-determination, which is not a crime. Not a crime in Nigeria. It's not a crime anywhere. You've also heard about his preaching and his persuasions, what he believed, what drives him, which the federal government of Nigeria has characterized as crime. You've heard about his kidnapping, an extraordinary rendition. Another word for that is enforced disappearance of a human being. That's what happened to him. He was kidnapped, tortured, and blooded. You've heard about all this. His incarceration is unlawful. You do not incarcerate a man in a nation where there's freedom of speech and expression. For over 4 years in solitary confinement, the law of Nigeria is clear. A man is presumed innocent until proven guilty. But in this case, it does not follow the pattern. The pattern is different. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is being punished before found guilty. It's called persecution before trial. What trial? Does the government of Nigeria have the right and the jurisdiction to try their own victim? Does a man rape a woman and stand in judgment of the same woman, which is the victim of the crime? These are the fundamental questions that people are asking all over the world. Who kidnapped who? Did Mazi Nnamdi Kanu kidnap anyone? Or was he a victim of kidnapping? These are the questions that need to be answered. We are not here to insult anyone, not to be rude, not to be disrespectful to the government of Nigeria. No, we are here to reason. Let's reason together and do the right thing. When you have subjected a man to all these things, you wonder why he is slowly dying in detention with no proper medication. He's not even allowed to seek proper medical care. How inhumane, how injustice. What kind of a people would hold a dying man in one place and refuse him proper medical attention? What is it that flows in your vein? Is it blood or is it poison? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu should be allowed to seek medical attention. As a humanitarian organization that I represent, we will not be silent in face of this level of injustice, inhumane treatment, a crime on the dignity of human. A man fighting for the freedom of his people should not be allowed to die in chains. Asking for freedom is not a crime. That's why Ambassador for Self-Determination, we have been commissioned all over the world to talk about this level of injustice, irrespective of who you are. In the case of Nigeria, it doesn't matter where the injustice exists. Whether you're Fulani or Hausa or Yoruba or Efik or Igbo, it doesn't matter. We are all created in the image of God. And in his image created he male and female. And there was no one, no insignificant person that was ever born that is alive today. Therefore, justice must reign for all, men and women, both great and small, irrespective of your political affiliation or socio-economic background or your ethnicity or whatever. So we are appealing to the government of Nigeria to do the right thing. Release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu while he's still alive so he can seek the proper medical treatment that he deserves, so he can remain alive. Even if you want to continue the trial, allow him to seek medical attention so he can be fit to stand trial, if that is what you want to do. That is one of our appeals today. Therefore, we make the clarion call to all men with conscience, our neighbors, our friends, Amnesty International, the Red Cross. This appeal goes far and wide. And it's not just coming from us. It's also coming from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu himself, when he appealed to all to get involved in this fundraising. So this effort is going on all over the world. China, Russia, Australia, Canada, everywhere. The appeal has gone far and wide. So we are here today to honor that very ask from Mazi himself. We are here to honor his request because it's a noble request. So please, let's rise up, condemn injustice, and then help in this particular situation. For injustice in one place, against one person, against a people, against a community, it's an injustice against all if we remain silent. This is not the moment and the time to be idle, not to be on the sideline. This is the time to lend your voice, even if you don't give. But at least let everyone stand up and condemn that which is condemnable in this case. I'm not going to bore you with any further long speech because I'll be coming back from time to time as this program proceeds. But I'd like to support what we are doing here with the $1,000 in support of what we are doing. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Honorable Ben Nwankwo, for that uplifting speech. Thank you very much. All right, I know I have somebody's hand up.
Yeah, fundraising
Raphael, you have the floor. You can unmute yourself if you can hear me.
Worldwide.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you everyone in the house. Thank you, lovers of freedom. My name is Raphael Chamaka. I greet everyone. It's quite a pleasure to be here. And whenever anything concerns Onion comes up like this, it's a personal thing to me. It's a very passionate thing. I heard this voice in the courtroom, and it was a call for all Biafrans to be involved. In fact, I took it up. I tried to reach out to anyone I know, because I have a good media presence to be able to reach out to people that would make this support and bring it up. So I tried. I didn't have Madam Bridget's number. I was told that she could be reached. I had Father Odimgua's number. I called him, no response. I left a message, and I was to call back. I called back. I didn't get it. But anyway, all the same, I am in support of this. I will make my own donation, but I need to get the proper details so that when I go on my live broadcast, I will have to reach out, because we discussed it in our private meetings today, and everyone was requesting on where they will send their support to, and how they will make that support, which to me is very important. You know, irrespective of so many, differences that people are having, as far as Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is concerned, every difference is put in the gutter, because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is Onyendu. So it doesn't matter wherever you're coming from, whoever you are. If you are an Igbo man, especially, he's our Onyendu. If you are a person of conscience, he is a very holy man that everyone, even already those that were his enemies, are already singing his praises, because they hardly can find anybody as noble, honorable, and upright as he is. So I want to appreciate this particular gathering. I will get back to Father Odimgua's to tell me how to make my own personal donation, and then the links I will send out to people that want to support from our own group on how to make this particular support. Ndewo.
Thank you very much.
Chief Charles, excuse me, let me tell him something. Please, can you put your email on the chat box, so
I'll do that as well.
I can email you the flyer. Every information how to make the donation is there.
That chat is not working.
Okay, that flyer. Okay, I have that flyer. So once we have that flyer, then we are good to go. That's just the. I mean, people that want to pay, they have to pay through what?
Yes, you can do Zelle, or you can click on the code.
We don't do Zelle in Europe. You know, we have to understand how it works. There are some people here in Europe that don't do. I live in Italy. They don't know what Zelle is all about. So if there's contacts in Europe, or there's some people don't even know how to do the online thing. So there are reps in Europe that are trusted, that we know that once the thing gets to them, it goes to the right source. So those are the kind of links I want. Maybe someone in Europe that people can contact. And then for me, I can do online payment to any website, whatever. So as long as I know it's a website that I can use my card to pay, I will make my payments through that one. But other people in Europe here, who do they contact? So you can send that to me. Or I can as well call your Father Odimgua's, but I have his number. Or he can also get me all the information I need. There.
Yes, I think it makes sense, and thank you very much, my brother. I remember seeing your call, and unfortunately, the situation is too stressful and so overwhelming. That's why I completely forgot. I saw.
Yeah, it's okay. Well, you remember me now. We've been in meetings together anyway.
I do. I very much do. Thank you for holding on.
We'll talk later. We are here, and I get go see that na eziokwu when married, because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu told them that I will defeat the zoo with the truth. And that's exactly what's playing out. And there are people that are bringing propaganda into this 20th of October march, you know, trying to discourage people about Omo election and all that. So we must carry this message out and tell them that they should stop that nonsense, because if what they could not do, Omo election is doing it.
All right, let me
support the election, they would.
Right. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you very much. I'd like to move on from here. All right. Emeka, do you have my video ready? While you're getting that ready, let me have, I know I had Ugo 247. You have the floor, sir.
Every Biafran watching from anywhere, it's a privilege to be your midst. Before I start, why I actually raised my hand is because I think the last speaker made covers most of the things I wanted to say. The chat section is not functioning. There are some people want to ask questions and it's not working. So please, you try and see if it was if it is muted, you try and unmute it. And even though people, some of them are in America and they are still saying that must it be only, they're asking if it must be only through Zelle that they can make that donation, because a lot of people want to make donation. I got calls, but they're saying that they don't want to use Zelle, and so some say they don't use Zelle. And there's so many people that are not in America don't use Zelle. We don't use Zelle here in America, in Europe as well. So that's all what I wanted to say. And another thing is that this is not a fundraising for anybody or for any group. If you truly a Biafran and if you truly love Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, I think this is beyond raising a poster or having a banner. I'm a Biafra, I'm a disciple, I'm a follower of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I think this is time to show it. Like somebody say, it's not all about money. You must not give, but give your support in any way, in any form, in any manner. But it's so disappointing that today, those people that said, we are, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is my leader, I am fighting for his, you are not here. You are not supporting. It's too bad. This is not about anybody. This is about Biafra. This is about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You want him to be freed. He has given the order. This is no order from anybody. This is direct from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Why are you not listening to him? Why are you not obeying him? And tomorrow somebody will come to studio, we come to we open a TV or social media to tell Biafrans, hey, we are supporting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Nigeria is fine. Nigeria is you are worse than Nigeria if you are not supporting this today, according to the directions of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, sir. Sincerely appreciate that comment. And if you are outside of US or USA, yes, you can just scan the code, the QR code. If you scan it, it will take you to the site where you will make your donation. So you don't have to use Zelle. And you can also click on the link. There's a link there. That link will take you to where you will make your donation. It's a Better World website, and you will make your donation. Zelle, I believe, is exclusively for those in the United States or where Zelle is available. But I believe in Europe, they are not aware of that. So they can actually use the link, the QR code, you can scan it. Using your camera, you can just scan it and it will take you straight, and you will download the website and you will make your donation. As well as you can click on it. So we have 4 to 5 ways that you can contribute. If you remove the Zelle, you can write a check. And for those who are able to write check, you can send that very check to Avid. You can send the check to Ambassadors for Self-Determination, or you can send the check to the Rising Sun. But just to know that the link is alive and the QR code, you can scan or click on it. Thank you very much. I also have Ugo 247. Thank you very much. If you don't have any other question, please, I crave your indulgence and just take your hand down. Let me go to Ada Ndembo. Go ahead, ma'am. You have the floor.
Wow! Anulube mwana banoso. Okwenu mnaputo maja. And I am with the information.
Loud and clear, man.
No, so because ma no wele moto unu na-esine fum obi atoka m eziokwu niile mana ofi ihe wutere m that na ya ife bedala mberede and I enweta the information so from na ọ na enwetara information tell agbasa ozi karịa ndị mmadụ ya ama that na ife dị otu a no is one of my sister and Madam Aliwa, come and communicate with this evening. I am only dilate come when we came. So from we stream here, I am by 247 on channel here. Is there through his channel next stream where because no question can buy Malano different to add. And the money happen and see there was here the excuse me, Amaro. So when we hear about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu even I call Maxwell now my program say Nanu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in a court. So I try to cop a call of my one damale by yes, you will be do Malapanaca when Maka is on the by Conyo now go Blegonamba Kita Museum Unoso Kwaya Bawalida Mazi Nnamdi Kanu so $1 on Quego call no need in a big maja. This is the time. Awalida Mazi Nnamdi Kanu onya inyo na bisiale onya na kumakia oni gire makai and ona ya pụta ni renye ya wa ke ma no nnukuti ife feleka ola so biko umaja biko onye ona pụta otu nsogbu na-ewu system of payment because I'm that na ndị be anyị onye ọbụla ya na-ajụ m esi otu ya esi na-akwụ ụgwọ ọkwana mmadụ niile dịcha sharp otu ọnụ si dị sharp kachasị enwe ndị itibọrịbọ agbaji pensụl nke anyị ji agbaji select so ya enyela anyị so unu ya emela anyị ọtụtụla anyị nwa mfe so onye ahụ anyị banye ha na ya apụta ozugbo na-ekwu okwu na-atụwasị unu mee ka o ya esi dụrụ ndị unu emekwara ka o ya esi dụkwara anyị nwa ndị agụ ncha ka o nwee ike ịdịla anyị mfe ka onye ọbụla wee nwee ike ị na-contribute ka afọ inwe excuse so because of obi aṅụrị dị n'obi eji ụmụ ịma anyị nwa ndị Europe na ndị ebere ka akwụ anyị na-akwado obere na ndị ebere ga na-akwa na taụtaụ eji m $100 we not support this event. And Onurube nwanne agba n'ọsọ Awalida Mazi Nnamdi Kanu kpọrọ ụmụnne so biko emeka ka mkpọm ezinne Madam Aliwa ka onye mụ nọmba ọdịmmekwa kwado mmekwa nọ
yes ma'am.
By the dressing
Madam Aliwa enwe m ike amala nka mmesi so that ke direct nka mmesi ekwu ya ụgwọ and ke direct nka mmesi so that ke direct ndị bai niile ka nwee ike na-agba ị na-aza ya nwe oku mgbe ọhụrụ na-akpọ na and mgbe ọhụrụ na-eme this kind of fundraising biko na wepụta the flyer n'oge si na-eke olu anyị aka ka anyị fesa anya mee ka ndị bai mara na ụdị ife dị otu a dị ekene mụ na ụmụ aja na chigozile m niile.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I will put my phone number on the chat. Adam,
Is
from Europe, man, +1.
Yes, +1.
97.
917.
Oh, the Monday one. Thank you very much.
Anna Jenu
Can I go with number? 917.
730.
306
306
86.
97 86. Nam chere kampanya. It's not +1 911.
Umuaja na jisinika
730 697 86.
86.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes,
because Makande, for those who didn't understand, she actually encouraged everyone here to contribute.
If you can take 60 seconds and tell us.
All right, moving on. Please, ladies and
remember,
gentlemen,
guys,
when you're
it's
called,
about
take 60
donations.
seconds. You know, we have rules.
So if whether
60
you know
seconds, and then if
or you
it's
have
that imperative that we must listen, then we can extend it.
blue box
Okay.
or black box,
So I do crave your
use your
indulgence.
camera, your
Chukujan, if you can take 60 seconds and tell us. Remember, guys, it's about donations. So if whether you know it or not, all you have to do is go to that very QR code. You go to that QR code, that blue box or black box. You can use your camera, your phone camera. Once you face it there, it will open up for you. And you will touch it, it will take you straight to where you will make your donations. Okay, it will download and take you to where you make your donations. So it doesn't matter whether you are in Europe, in Nigeria, it doesn't matter where you are, Japan, Australia, you can make your donation from there. Okay, and then if you have a question, our chat section is open. I'm seeing people saying stuff's already there, and you can. Number to Zelle for those who will make Zelle is there. So you go to the chat room, and if you have a question, I have it open also. If you have a question, we'll answer your question. Thank you very much. Chuku John, go ahead, please.
Yeah, good evening. Good morning, everyone, because here I'm in China and here is already morning. So I'm awake because of this, because I think this is mostly for me, because as a young people, as our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, is fighting for future, I think it's for the young people, for the young generation, and I am the young generation. It's not even for you people here, because you people are already old. With what I can see, you people are old. So I think this thing is for me. It's for me. So because of that, I just have to be awake for this program, so that I can be able to join and also have the privilege to speak, because I believe that in Aribo, everybody have the right to speak, both the young people and the older people. So I thank you all, and I really appreciate this great privilege. So because I'm in China and we have a lot of limitations here, where I was trying to scan the code and it was taking me to a lot of places, and I also tried to click the link they sent in the chat box. It's also I saw error 403. So I want to know if there is any other way. Maybe I can make donation through Nigeria way, send to Nigeria bank, or any other way. So that is what I want to ask.
Okay. I don't have answer to that. I don't know if anyone here can help us with that.
Kanunta can help with that.
Okay.
Can I chip in? Can I chip in here?
Yeah, go ahead, please.
Yes, this is the second person a hint on the need to pay into a bank account in Nigeria. And then also somebody mentioned that the information is so impromptu. They are all correct, because this was a request that was just made a couple of days ago, And we had to, because of the urgency, we had to start off something. We are looking for extended days, maybe a couple of more Saturdays, so that a lot of people would get, will participate. And then probably by the next time we meet, probably next Saturday, we'll be able to articulate whatever we feel. We want to make the donation very user-friendly.
Yes.
So what we have right now is a kind of improvised provision. Those who can, yes. If you cannot, you get an information by 2 p.m. as again, probably next Saturday. You log in again using the same access code. And then by then we provide more information on how people can easily make a donation, because this is this is an appeal to everybody. It's not limited to a few of us. So we sincerely crave your indulgence and apologize. It was just an impromptu arrangement, and with time we continue to extend the opportunity so that at the end, as many people as are willing to contribute, we have the opportunity to do so. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Father. Yes, I was going to say that. So the next time, this coming Saturday, we plan to do another fundraising. It will be the same way, the same time. So this time around, will be more things will be more detailed, and things will be more organized. And then we might have to look into the possibility of having a bank somewhere even in China. There's a way we can have a link that will help those in China, Australia, wherever there are restrictions, to make donations straight. And that way, it's more convenient for them, because I know we mentioned this during our meeting, that we want to make it as convenient as possible for those who are willing to donate. Because, and I'm happy you mentioned that also, Mr. Chukwu John. Thank you very much. All right, I have also, yes. I have Mr. Charles and the Reverend Sister Chibugo Blessing Ongubuariri. If I can have Mr. Charles go, and then Ongubuariri will go after you, Sister. Thank
you. Oh, hey, Biafra. Good evening from here. I greet everybody. I'm Rabbi Charles. That's my broadcast name. I just put Mr. Charles for some reasons. This is an official communication device that I'm using, so I don't want to put Rabbi Charles there. So I'm the same rabbi that Reverend Odimegwa may have known or have been hearing when I was on the radio Biafra before our leader was apprehended in Kenya. So I have been speaking with Mazi Kanunta on this occasion about this. Thank God for you people in America. I just want to make it very short and simple. We are in a precarious situation at the moment with the health record that I'm hearing for the first time about our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But I will plead with you guys in US and with the American lady that I saw, Susan Mott. I've been reposting her things. I'm meeting her for the first time. For this opportunity that we have today, things going on in the Middle East, we can use the same method to approach, even if you guys can break protocol, get to White House, tell Donald Trump, please, and please, you guys can speak, I can't. You have the mechanism, you have the edge. This is the situation in Nigeria. He doesn't want to hear Tinubu for rigging the election. He doesn't want to hear radical Islam. And this is what we are dealing with here. If this man could speak a word to Nigeria, they would let Mazi Nnamdi go out of that place tomorrow. If you can do that. On my own, on behalf of myself, which I've been contributing, my account where the fund goes out to this struggle is in Nigeria. So I'm going to communicate with Kanu Takano, who always communicates with me, and I will do the same needful to him, which he knows. And I will give you guys, I will tell him to tell Reverend Odimegwa what I have done. I'm not going to say it here. I'm a mihenji we and they won. Oh, hey, Biafra.
Oh, hey, Biafra. Thank you very much.
Ndewo. Thank you very much.
There was sir.
Nice to see you.
Yes.
Great to see
Thank
you.
you. Thank you, Rabbi Charles. Shalom Aleichem.
Shalom.
Reverend Sister Chibuzo Blessing Ongware, please, you have the floor. You can unmute.
Oh, Biafra.
Oh, hail
Can you hear
Biafra.
me? Can you hear me? Yeah.
Yes.
So, my brothers and sisters, I'm happy to be here with you people today. I'm from Igbo. I'm a reverend sister residing in America. By the grace of God, I'm one of those who have been reporting. No matter what I have, I just give it like that. For the fact, our onion is alive. But every time I've been crying, even today I've been crying because of Onyendu. I don't want to hear anything bad about him. Most of the time I ask myself, what is wrong with our people? What is wrong with the Igbo people? What I have been hearing about the Igbo people in the past is not I'm seeing since I was born. So I don't know what is happening. I never heard anything about Biafra, except through Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, our leader. Though my mom died, my mom told me that when during the war, that an army fled, and I was angry. Up till now, I'm angry with the Nigerian army. So I'm one of the Igbos who are here in America. I was telling them about this fundraising. I was telling them about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, his condition in the detention. The woman said, oh, our government is taking care of him. I asked her by how. It pains me much because some of our people don't want to hear anything about Biafra. They have even, to be honest with you, those in Africa here, they only can bring Biafra. If they work hard, some of them have a mind to give us. I can say that the majority of them are very, very stingy. They don't want anything about Biafra. I feel so bad about it. But anyway, Reverend Sister, I don't have anything, but whatever I have, I will give. I'm going to give it out. And when I give it out, I'm going to send my receipt to my coordinator, Mazi Joe Ndoka. He is my coordinator. So please, my brothers and sisters, let us keep on doing what we can. As we net, we have to pray too. We have to pray. Though we have to pray, and we have to ask those who can help us. I know majority of us are working hard to make sure that Onyendu comes out, and I will be happy if he comes out. I pray that nothing will happen to him.
Yes.
All hail Biafra.
Amen.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Reverend Sister Chibuzo Blessing. I have somebody in our midst. Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much for that. Thank you very much. I sincerely appreciate what you just said. And I want to recognize somebody in our midst. Rachel Wosu. I spoke with Rachel last time, but now I see your face. Shalom, Rachel.
Wow.
You can unmute and say a few words to us. You're still muted. If you can unmute.
I don't think he's hearing you.
Yeah, she heard me, but I guess she's trying to unmute.
It's on the
muted.
left-hand side if you're using a laptop. On the phone is on the right. Yes, she's here.
All right, go ahead, man.
She's muted as well. She's still muted.
Is she still muted?
Yes.
Yeah, she's still. Emeka, is there any way you can unmute her?
You can. The handler can unmute her. Unmute her. Yes, she's unmuted.
No,
Unmuted
she's still
again.
muted.
It was unmuted. She unmuted and muted again. Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Clear.
Yes.
Shalom.
Shalom.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Shalom.
Loud and clear.
Yes, we
Shalom
can hear you.
Aleichem.
Shalom.
Rachel.
I'm Rachel Nwosu from Israel, and I'm very proud IPOB member. And I represent my leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, here in Israel, and I'm doing my best and more, you know, to bring the message to our government. We succeeded to establish some contacts with politicians, with media, and we had some articles on our media, Israeli media, newspapers, radio. I met some politicians, and I took some of our IPOB members to meet them. And this is actually, this is my life. This is what I'm doing for Biafra. Biafra is my country too. I am a widow. I was married to a Biafran for 42 years. We have children and grandchildren. Unfortunately, he died from cancer, but I continue. This is the mission of my life. In a very symbolic way, the same day that on Monday that there is this big march in Abuja, I will be at our parliament with 2 of our members speaking for our leader and speaking for Biafra. And on the 3rd of November, I will meet the Minister of Foreign Affairs and his deputy. So I'm doing my best, my very best, and I'm very enthusiastic. It is my life. It is. Yes. This is the mission of my life. So I will donate $200.
Oh.
Yeah, I will donate $200. I wish I could have more, but for now, this is what I can do.
Thank you, Miss Rachel.
Thank you. Thank you. God bless.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Ndewo.
Hello. Thank you so much.
Love you, Rachel. We love you from America.
Susan! My love.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I want to open this floor. Donations. Our fundraising is highly carried now. I want everyone here to start saying something. Take 10 seconds and make my day. Please. Emeka, return us to the... Yes. All right, I have a hand up. Amy, go ahead and talk to me.
Yeah, good evening, everyone.
Yes.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
I'm Amy. I'm Mazi Nnamdi. That's my name. Here in the United States of America. I am very, very grateful. I'm so happy that this Onyendu call for this fundraising, and not just only that I'm seeing so many of our people that, you know, those old time Biafrans like Father Dimegwa, Uncle Max, and several of us here, even Susan Mont. Susan, I'm very happy. I'm still meeting you steadfast in this movement, and we are trusting God that God is going to, you know, this is going to be we are at the last straw of this journey, that God is going to do wonderful things in our midst concerning our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So for this fundraising, I'm supporting with $100, and I'm also appealing to the organizers of this fundraising that let's make it more frequent, maybe every week, every Saturday, until maybe from now on, and then also so that we'll be able to, publicize it, get some more people that are not able to attend today's fundraising, and then we are trusting God that more people are going to come, is going to support in this fundraising. Thank you very much. God bless you all.
Thank you very much, Amy Amarachi. We thank you. Yes, we have resolved that this will happen next Saturday and Saturday after that Saturday. In fact, we intend to do it 4 Saturdays down the road, and then we take it every month. Yes, and then we'll give it the widest dissemination possible, and we make sure we do everything on time. It's just because this one was a little bit impromptu, that's why it appeared the way it is. But we promise you next time we will be better. And we're reaching out to so many platforms, and they're also reaching out to us. We send all these things out, and it's, that request from Onyendu is accomplished. And like I said, thank you very much for that wonderful speech and the donation you made. Yes, Mazi Nnamdi. Mazi Nnamdi, the floor is yours. Donation, donation, donation. After this video, please. Emeka. All right.
Although the voice is low, but it's where Oyendu was talking about that he authorized the 3 group, Avid, Rising Sun, and Ambassador to make the donation, to do this fundraising as a way to assure people that whatever it goes to, that will be used for the intended purpose. So that is it. I believe many people would have seen that video and many other ones that we have shared to authenticate what we're doing. So that is it.
Thank you, Emeka. Go ahead, Mazi. Mazi Nnamdi.
Yeah. Hello, everybody, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I would like to recognize some faces here, like Mr. Reverend Father Austin or the we are seeing your activities online. We appreciate you. We also appreciate the ambassador, Mr. Ben, and also the President Avid, Mazi Sylvester. I'm greeting all of you guys. And I will not forget to greet other great people here. Mazi Kanu, Mazi, I'm greeting you from here. And also the 2 regional coordinators from America, Mazi Ezoku, Ezoku, and Mekenego, and Mazi Ndidanguno and Mekenego. And I want to say something. It's a really another different perspective for this message for those that in America, why are they possible? Why are they possible? Like in my little space in my channel, I always tell people that Nigeria, our leader, is this oil company in our land? Why are they possible in America to organize the protest against these oil companies in America? It will go a long way. Now they are talking about the genocide against Christians, which I also appreciate. How about Igbos and Igbo for a very long time? So on your plan, easy for President Trump to say something about our leader or about Biafra. I don't know, because the same man or anything up to today, nothing. Yes. So how are they possible? How are they possible? Those in America to organize a protest against this oil company in our land. These are people who are our leader. So I would like to give $200.
Ndewo Mazi Nnamdi. Yeah. Ndewo. Thank you very much.
Thank you
very much.
Thank you.
Ndewo.
The point is very noted.
Yes, very, very.
Chief Chap,
I-
please, let me say this. If you go to that chart, you will see the link. For those in US, it won't happen like those in China. If you click the link, you will see, I can even demonstrate it right now. As people are donating, about 8 people have donated already through that link. You can go there and donate. Just click the link, it will open up for you. You donate there. You can do it anonymously or however you want to do it. So please, that is what we are talking. That's why we're here. We can be doing donation while people are still addressing others. Thank you very much.
Thank you very, very much. If I can ask Uncle Ben, is Uncle Evans here?
He was here. I don't know. I think that he dropped off. I know that he's got something going on today.
Okay.
But he was here earlier.
Evans is alive and well.
All right, that's my man, Honorable Evans. I've been looking for you, sir. I've been looking for you. By the way, Honorable Evans is a philanthropist. He's also a good friend of mine. He entertains wonderfully, I can tell you that. And yes, eventually I'm going to give you a floor to talk to our people for a couple minutes and tell them what you've been doing for us. But now let me bring in Mr. Abraham. I saw his hand up. Abraham is going to talk to us. Go ahead, Mr. Abraham.
Good evening, my dear brothers and sisters. I hope my voice is coming out. Good evening.
Loud and clear.
My name is Obwenna Abraham from Germany. I'm so grateful. Obidomotonkuku gbasara ihe unu na-eme. N'ihi na nna m sị mgbe a chụrụ ya ọsọ onye kubatara ya n'ugbulu ọha dị ya agaghị echefu. Ya pụtakwa n'atụtụ ndị Igbo ha sị nkịta anaghị echefu onye tara ya akụ mgbe ọ dị ntakịrị. No matter how many years onye ahụ apụrụ lọghachi nkịta ahụ ga-agarịrị n'ọdụ which is o chetara ya. I'm grateful so much that there are people, there are remnants on the side of onye ndu anyị. Those who can be able to recognize the suffering, the pain, ọ gara through, and those who are not money monger, enye ha ego, ha hapụ ihe ekwu ihe ọzọ. So I'm grateful to see that most of you come out and I don't know most of you anywhere, but by their fruit you shall know them. When you speak, then I know how that person is and what that person is able to do. So I am so grateful that you people come out with this fundraising. And I also believe that we should remain strong in what we believe until onye ndu apụta, so that when he come out, again, when there are people that is around him, though we know that many have find their own way. But I pray that all of us that have gathered here with a good heart, that Chukwu Okike Abiyama, the land of Biafra,
yes,
will protect each and every one of us and bless us with the source of blessing from the land of Biafra and also in heaven together.
Thank you.
So, Neburoge, I will go first for Deka 19 with the link because I try to find the link there. Osikwere Miko because I'm Amaramotom shall find there, but nevertheless, I think as I'm speaking, Carlonta is here, and I believe Nene Anya is here. Our beloved sister, Elizabeth Onoha, Gwaram Kam deposit nearly 50 euro for this fundraising, which I will see how it will reach to the people that I mentioned, Elizabeth Onoha, Boahaya, Osemho, Otinye 50 with this contribution. So on my own side, I will
Turn up, bitch.
Contribute.
Shut the fuck up, nigga. Shut up, nigger. Fuck all these hoe nigger. Nigger. Suck my dick, pussy. Nigger.
Take that person off.
Nigga, am I nigga?
Emeka, go ahead and remove that guy, please. Emeka, make me a co-host.
Co-host already.
No, I'm not able. I'm clicking on it. It's not allowing me to do anything. Remove him.
I'm mute. Anamanika. Oh.
He might be a hacker. He's a hacker.
Venus.
No, he's a hacker. He's a hacker, yeah. It's not ethical hacker. It's a real hacker.
Nigga.
Is a bot.
Yeah, just get him removed.
Nigga. No.
It's easy to.
I can't breathe.
The fundraising. Okay. When you get married, then you are going to be the Rising Sun, my ambassador. So you all over the world. I give the order. Yes, give me for almost get married fundraising. Okay. When you get married, then you are going to be the Rising Sun, my ambassador. So you all over the world. I give the order. Yes, give me for almost get married fundraising. Okay. When you get married, then you are going to be the Rising Sun, my ambassador. So you all over the world. I give the order. Yes, give me for almost get married fundraising. Okay. When you get married, then you are going to be the Rising Sun, my ambassador. So you all over the world. I give the order. Yes, give me for almost get married fundraising. Okay. When you get married, then you are going to be the Rising Sun, my ambassador. So you all over the world. I give the order. Yes, give me for almost get married fundraising. Okay. When you get married, then you are going to be the Rising Sun, my ambassador. So you all over the world. I give the order. Yes, give me for almost get married fundraising. Okay. When you get married, then you are going to be the Rising Sun, my ambassador. So you all over the world. I give the order. Yes, give me for almost get married fundraising. Okay. When you get married, then you are going to be the Rising Sun, my ambassador. So you all over the world. I give the order. Yes, give me for almost get married fundraising. Okay. When you get married, then you are going to be the Rising Sun, my ambassador. So you all over the world. I give the order. Yes, give me for almost get married fundraising. Okay. When you get married, then you are going to be the Rising Sun, my ambassador. So you all over the world. I give the order. Yes, give me for almost get married fundraising. Okay. When you get married, then you are going to be the Rising Sun, my ambassador. So you all over the world. I give the order. Yes, give me for almost get married fundraising. Okay. When you get married, then you are going to be the Rising Sun, my ambassador. So you all over the world. I give the order. Yes, give me for almost get married fundraising. Okay. When you get married, then you are going to be the Rising Sun, my ambassador. So you all over the world. I give the order. Give me almost get made a fundraising. Gonna give me the Kenyan uncle, Manga Vid, and the Rising Sun, and the ambassadors, on all over the world. I gave the order. Give me almost get made a fundraising. Gonna give me the Kenyan uncle, Manga Vid, and the Rising Sun, and the ambassadors, on all over the world. I gave the order. Give me almost get made a fundraising. Gonna give me the Kenyan uncle, Manga Vid, and the Rising Sun, and the ambassadors, on all over the world. I gave the order. Give me almost get made a fundraising. Gonna give me the Kenyan uncle, Manga Vid, and the Rising Sun, and the ambassadors, on all over the world.
I met you go. Mazi Kanu we make like this. Kaolo was an it is of him. A man on this stream, Yawi, and what I been for the very place and for in this stream there were we go 247. So we seek a Mama Banye, Sieba stream Monya. Because anything now about Sana our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Anything now about Sana Obatobie. Yeme Iane Mana Gaga. Or one know the genuine one. I tell me who is who. And we go the Nyanji. I can sit in the street. So I won't know. I just want a stream. Yes, I just want Kalobi. Well, a stream where more I Kakobi. Well, the stream way from the person's side. I saw one that na Ugo 247 wajo more. And well on Islam and no mono and well I'm so to anybody. Now what I give for joy email add him does not mean that na it doesn't mean I'm not gonna nsogbu mba. I'm gonna give email add him eminu na mo no nya na enwe nsogbu. Onye ahụ wezikwe Mazi enemy ye ọ gbasara that person and oya ọ na-amụ mfụkwa ọzọ echi niile ahapụ m ịpụtakwa gwakwa gị sị gị imekwala nke a ọ dịghị mma. So afọzi m the fundraising na-akọzi ihe ọzọ, so na ọ na-akọ ihe ọzọ anyị end the fundraising then bịazie our own life because a lot happened. A lot happened no this evening, which ma like it. I got through it. So if in trouble I am here. So I'm going to go ahead and finish you go. Go. Instead, go 247. Till me come on, I again a platform here. Instead, of the life. You're telling so much, don't know Munem, don't know Afnaka, the fundraising tata siwe, first fundraising. Siwega. I'm all on the group Melenka Tata. I don't know the group. When was our brother I just the group so then Kamala group and because our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for 3 group. Or license on other down group, or don't call license on group then car. Yes, I don't call down group of license on group. So we emezele and all ne for the fundraising siga my joy that na if ebe ndị Igbo nọ mmadụ na-agwa gị na ndị awụ ndị Igbo their omume fa how they speak their character ya agwa gị na ndị a dị iche na ndị a eziokwu niile ọ ya agwa gị na ndị a dị iche na ndị a so ụmụnne m anyị eje off life onye wuchi nwanne m ndị o anyị eje off life na-enichihazie azụ ka ụnụ nụzie anyị je check good something yes ka dị na join ọnụ m kịta